Hi, welcome you all for the third lecture series on my course Embedded System Design. In the first one, we had discussion on introduction of embedded systems. In the second session, we had discussion about classification of embedded system. Now, in the third session, we are going to discuss about the structural units in a processor. So we should know what are all the structural units in an embedded processor. The processor in any embedded system contains various units for its successful and fast operation like buses, memories, processing units, instructions, registers, control units are some of the structural units that an embedded processor should possess. For quick operation, the system may have advanced processing units for superscalar and pipeline processing. Okay, so these are the structural units of an embedded system. Like first one is the list of structural units: internal buses, instruction units, caches, control unit, processing unit, register set, memory registers, program counter, and stack pointer. Right. So first one is this is the block diagram of the structural units of embedded system. So you can see whatever the units I have represented, you can see here, that is starts with control unit, instruction unit, then processing units, cache memories, register sets, application register set, floating point register set, and all memory devices, right? So here we have three buses. This bus interface unit supports the entire processor unit to communicate with external buses like address bus, data bus, and control bus, right? So starts with internal buses. Here internal buses connects all the structural units inside the processor. It's with this 8, 16 or 32 or 64 bits. All the internal units of the processor are communicated with the external buses through an interface unit, that is bus interface unit. So address bus is used to carry the address from the memory address register. Data bus is an external bus that carries the data from or to the address determined by memory address register. And control bus is an external bus that carries control signals to or between the processor and memory. And the next unit is instruction unit. The processor executes several operations with the help of piece of code or program called instructions. All these instructions are arranged in a queue called instruction queue. And we have two types of instructions registers, instruction units: instruction register and instruction decoder. Instruction register is represented by I or instruction decoder. Three types in this instruction units, three blocks. One is instruction queue, another one is instruction register, another one is instruction decoder. So instruction register takes the instruction codes sequentially to the execution unit of the processor. Instruction decoder decodes the instruction opcode received at the instruction register. And this is the block diagram which consists all the units like internal buses, control unit, instruction unit, processing unit, etc. So caches in general, caches is the temporary storage place in the processor where the data can easily be retrieved by the CPU for quick operation. Cache is available in your computer, laptop, mobile phone, browser, app, etc. The embedded processor has three cache memory for fast operation. One is instruction cache, branch target cache, data cache. Instruction cache sequentially stores the instruction in FIFO mode, that is first in first out. Branch target cache facilitates the ready availability of the next instruction set with the branch instructions like jump, call, or loop. And data cache stores the prefetched data from the external memory. The data cache holds both the address and data together at a location. Our next one is control unit. This control unit is one of the important structural units in any embedded processor. It is responsible for all the control of the bus activities and unit functions needed for processing. It directs the units of processor to respond to the instruction that is executed. Here are of two types. One is prefetch control unit, another one is memory management unit. So this prefetch control unit controls the fetching of the data into the I-catch and D-catch in advance from the memory unit. The instruction and data are delivered when needed to the processor's execution unit. Memory management unit manages the memory such that the instructions and data are readily available for processing. So there are several memory management methods for managing the memory in an embedded processor, such as fixed block allocation, dynamic block allocation, and dynamic page allocation. Processing units. The processing units receives the input data, process, and produces the output. Arithmetic logic unit is used for the execution the arithmetic and logic instructions according to the instruction present at the instruction register. Next one is floating point processing unit, atomic operation unit. Floating point is different from ALU. Atomic is nothing but when broken into number of processor instructions called atomic operations. And the embedded processor also has advanced processing units for multi-stage. And next one is register sets. So here we have system register set and floating point register sets, right? And last one is memory registers, that is said to be as MA, which holds the address of the data byte or word that is to be fetched from external memories, right? And the last one is program counter and stack pointer. Program counter is a register that stores the address of the next instruction to be executed from the memory. Stack pointer is a register that stores the address of the last program request in a stack. So this is all about the classifications of embedded system. Thank you.